Hello, my friends. This is Max Steingart, and I'd like to welcome you to a special training that we're doing for my friends in Zija. Pat Anderson is a good friend of mine, and we've done a number of trainings for her team over the years. And so this is the continuation of some information that we provide to everybody in Zija on a monthly basis, first Thursday of every month at 8 o'clock. I want to welcome those of you that are new here for the first time, and for those of you that have been here before, we want to welcome you back. Now, what we're going to share with you are how top earners are attracting leaders and customers all around the world on Facebook and LinkedIn. And what we're going to be sharing with you are new things that you can be applying to your business so that you can be talking to people every day. So let me ask you a question. What if you could talk to perfect prospects every day and close a sale in less than 30 minutes on Facebook and LinkedIn? What would that do for your confidence? What would that do for your income? More importantly, what would that do for your lifestyle? You can build your business from anywhere in his products. So I want to ask all of you, what brought you into your business? Inspiration or desperation? Type it in the question box. Inspiration or desperation? Type in the number of Facebook friends you have, and we're going to help some of you make a sale within the next 20. I want to share with you how a rookie, brand new to network marketing, earned a 7-figure income in 11 months. Howard started in Alabama. He was a disabled CPA. Starts to build his business. He made friends with people in the countries his company was expanding to before they opened. And then he discovered that he could build the business in countries that his company was already there, but he never had to get on an airplane. 11 months after he started, he was making a 6-figure monthly income. You see, on Facebook and LinkedIn, you're connected to people everywhere in the world. Now, my proven formula is behind the success of many of the top earners in every network marketing company. Create a page. Put yourself out there. Connect with people. Connect with people you know. Connect with people you'd like to know. Communicate with them. And close them. And once you learn this, you can be doing this every single day. Marty learned it 2 years ago. He's still doing it at will. I'm going to share with you some new discoveries that will double your LinkedIn results, double your Facebook results, and I'm going to give you some simple strategies that you can put to work that will have you making money, signing people up in your business, like I said, within 24 hours. You can turn your personal Facebook and LinkedIn profiles into virtual cash machines if you have correct settings, because Facebook has gone in and they are readjusting everybody's settings. You think you're visible, you think they're set to public, but you go in there, you're going to find they've been reformatted to the default settings. Some of your Facebook features are only going to be visible to your friends or friends of your friends. Now, they are encouraging everybody to let your friends know what you've been up to. It's your activity that makes people curious about what you do. Between the new Facebook features and between the new LinkedIn features, you're going to be able to build your business faster. Now, on LinkedIn, everybody is being prompted to hook up to their phone. And when you go into your message area, they are now promoting communication with people you don't know. Now, the fastest growing top earners in network marketing will tell you they owe their success to Facebook and LinkedIn. They have teams of people enrolling their best new reps in less than an hour a day, and the new recruits are doing the same thing within a few days of joining their business, but no one's really willing to tell you how they're doing it unless you're on their team. And Pat has magnanimously opened up this training to everybody. So I'm going to show you how they're doing it and how you can do it too. I want you all to think mobile, because most of your activity on Facebook and LinkedIn can be conducted on a mobile phone. I want you to think texting, because texting is the way you talk to people. And I want you to think big, because you can build your Zija business anywhere in the world. I'm going to show you exactly how. It's the step-by-step. Instantly connect with perfect prospects, communicate with them at will, and close a sale in less than an hour a day, whether you know these people or not. You know, I was doing a coaching session with Dara. They're very active in Toastmasters. So we started talking to 3 ideal prospects. All of them were connected to Toastmasters. And within 10 minutes, we have active conversations going on with all 3. Alyssa, send her a message, she writes back right away. Miranda sends her a message, she writes back right away. And Corrine, she'd had a conversation with her before. Conversation stopped about a month ago. We sent her a message, it started right up again. Dan Parks went through our boot camp 2 years ago. Once he mastered the conversational process, he signed 3 people up in 1 week. Took him less than 25 minutes to do 1. A year later, he went from 300 friends to 1,000. He's building his business in 24 countries, and he's reached the highest rank he's ever reached in network marketing. This past year, he came back. And now he's up to 20. At the start of boot camp, he was up to 2,500 people. By the end of boot camp, he was up to 2,800 people, and he signed up more leaders. Irene has put the whole thing together. Makes a post, talks to people, signs them up each and every day. Now, there's a lot of great information available to you out there that can produce results for you on Facebook and other social networks over time. But what I'm going to share with you here is faster, produces immediate results, and will fill your sales funnel with people who are ready to buy what you're selling. Now, Facebook gives you access to 1.65 billion people, and LinkedIn is up to 450 million professionals, and by this time next year, they're going to be up to 600 million professionals. They have a new feature that will enable you to filter down to your perfect prospects. You can separate everyone you know on Facebook and LinkedIn into one of 4 categories. The people you're connected to and you actually know. The people you're connected to but you don't know. You'd be surprised how many of us have Facebook and LinkedIn connections that we don't know. We've never talked to them. People you're not connected to, but you want to know them. And then there are people you're connected to, you're not connected to, and you don't want to know them. Now, there are going to be people in the first 3 groups that you want to talk to, but there are also going to be people in those groups that you don't. It's easy to connect with the people you know and the people you want to know who are perfect prospects for your business and close sales faster. What if you could walk into a room with 1,000 people and be able to pick out the 200 people in the room who are looking for your products? How about business builders? How great would it be if you could literally reach out and talk to people on a daily basis and make sales? And Jerry, you went through the training a few years ago. And I want to tell you something. I want to tell you, it's changed. It's changed. It's gotten faster. It's gotten easier. And to tell you the truth, it's a lot more fun. A lot more fun. And it was fun back then. See, you can identify perfect prospects by the contents of their page, by what they do, by what they say. You know in advance. There's no guesswork. The key to success in your business on Facebook and LinkedIn is to first realize that a certain percentage of the people on it are predisposed, eager, ready, and willing to talk to you, buy your products, and get into business with you. Instead of reaching out to a bunch of people who will never buy your product and waste time. There are simple ways to find and perfect ways and means of attracting the people who want to buy your products before they're contacted by your competitors and they buy from them instead. It's a numbers game. It's always going to be a numbers game, but the numbers are in your favor. You see, you know in advance who needs what you're marketing. And when you're talking to someone, asking simple questions can produce more sales. If you know in advance that someone is a perfect prospect for what you're selling, and you develop a relationship with them before you talk about your business, you're going to sell to more people. Texting and chatting with other Facebook and LinkedIn users is not only the simplest way to sell something, it's the fastest. And that's right, chatting. Because LinkedIn a year ago added live chat. So having direct access to 2 billion people around the world, however, means nothing if you're not talking to the right people. So you have to remember this. You're not trying to make a sale when you talk to someone. You're trying to determine if there's an opportunity to make a sale. Now, Facebook and LinkedIn together are an unbeatable combination. You know, last August, I attended a company's international event in Orlando. And while I was there primarily to congratulate the number 2 recruiter in the company who I worked with last year. And it took her 9 months to reach a 11 months to reach a six-figure income, 4 months to become the number 2 recruiter in her company. But what I was pleasantly surprised to learn was that the number 1 guy, Tom, went through my trainings 4 years ago. Suzanne, the coaching client I was telling you about, was number 2. And I was delighted to find out that Thaddeus, number 3, had also been through my trainings a few years ago. Now, folks, it's not what works in network marketing, it's what duplicates. So, what's happening today is you can bring somebody into your business on Tuesday, and by Wednesday or Thursday, they can be bringing in their friends. And by the weekend or the following Monday, it can duplicate again. How good would you feel if you know you could scroll down a list of chiropractors and be able to pick out the people who clearly would love to get into business with you? How about personal trainers? There is no shortage of people to talk to. You could identify a perfect prospect in seconds, qualify and close them in a few minutes without rejection by asking a few simple questions. Now, why should you listen to me? We have a lot of people that are new, that are here for the first time. 21 years ago, I broke the code to a social network called America Online. And I used live chatting features to develop a simple formula that helped me add thousands of like-minded people to a network marketing business in 18 months. The term social network wasn't used back then, but chatting is also referred to as live texting was. It's one of Facebook's most popular features, and it's becoming a popular LinkedIn feature too. The number of social networks has increased dramatically over the years, and so has the number of people on them. Social networks have come and gone. At its peak, AOL had 36 million users. Today, Facebook has 1.65, LinkedIn 450 million. The formula works on these better than ever before. Now, since I introduced the formula, I've trained and shared it with hundreds of thousands of network marketers who in turn have trained and influenced the millions of people that they work with. The formula has worked for everyone on all of the social networks that follow, and it'll work on every social network that comes along in the future. See, it's all about live chatting. It's exactly like talking, can produce immediate results and immediate duplication in sales, especially when you're connected with the right people and you're saying the right things. 4 years ago, I started working with Rhonda Coggett. It took her 3 years to go from 150 to 750 a year. She recruited her biggest business builders on Facebook, and it was the chat function that exploded her business the most. Part-time networkers have used the formula to become full-time, and your next customer, client, affiliate is waiting for you right now on Facebook, on LinkedIn. Now, many of the prospecting and recruiting strategies that I invented with the formula years ago are still being successfully used today. And when you follow the formula exactly, you can be talking to someone about your business and closing a sale today. Network marketers love the formula because it can be instantly duplicated by everyone they bring into their business. The people who have consistently applied the formula have risen to the tops of their company, and they've earned millions of dollars. I'm going to share some of their stories with you tonight. Some top earners have gone on to create and market their own versions of the formula. So if you've purchased someone else's training before and you find the information looks familiar, now you know where this came from. Now, when I said the formula has worked on every social networking site, I'm also including the dating sites too. People are using the formula to make love connections. I personally know hundreds of networkers who have used it successfully. In fact, I used the formula to meet my wife Debbie on Match.com. But that's a story I'll share with you another time. Bottom line is this. If the formula worked for me, and the hundreds of thousands of others I've trained, and it's going to work for you too. It's that simple. Luckily, you don't have to take my word for it. Just pick the testimonials up off my page. I'm proud of the success people have had with my trainings. But today I'm going to take things to a whole new level. I'm going to share with you some things that I've recently discovered that make the whole process work even faster. Now, there are a lot of reasons why the world's obsessed with social media, and there are many ways for you to cash in. Number one, you get information fast. You can check your mail messages and notifications, but it's the fact that you have immediate access and immediate connection to other people. Today, millions of people are making money on Facebook and LinkedIn, and so can you. To be successful, all you have to do is connect with the right people who need or want what you're selling. My simple formula will have you chatting with perfect prospects about your business at will. Now, you can chat with someone you know, or you can chat with complete strangers within minutes of logging into your Facebook pages. If you don't have a page and you're starting from scratch, well, you can begin chatting with perfect prospects within minutes of creating one. And this is for Facebook and LinkedIn both. Best part is none of this is technical or complicated. All you need is a page. Formula is easy and a rejection-free way to chat with people you know, bring them into your business. It's also an easy way to connect with people you don't know and bring them into your business. Facebook and LinkedIn users are talking, chatting with each other every day. It's exactly like talking. It's more convenient. It's totally stress-free. And it's so much fun, it can actually become addicting. Did you know that it takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email? But it only takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message. And that's right, LinkedIn has added live chat. Well, if you ask Pat or any other top leader in Zedra, she'd tell you the top earners in your company talk to 5 people a day about your business if you want to be successful. Well, she could do that in less than an hour. You want to be wildly successful, talk to 10 people a day. You could do that on Facebook in less than 2 hours. So the bottom line is, talk to people anywhere in the world. You're on your way. With a mobile app, you can chat with perfect prospects where you are, where they are, and whenever you are. Chatting is the fastest way to talk to more people, increase more sales, eliminate rejection. There are so many choices of people that you could be talking to that there are no excuses why you can't chat with someone every single day. The game has changed on Facebook and LinkedIn. What I'm going to be sharing with you is some new elements, new features. And I encourage all of you, if you haven't signed up for my upcoming boot camp, between now and New Year's Eve, we're looking to help everybody rank, advance one level. The game changers on Facebook and LinkedIn follow. Well, for one thing, they've got new features, new things that you can do to connect and communicate with other people. And we provided new strategies and scripts. You can turn your personal pages into cash machines with the correct settings. You see, what Facebook is doing is they've reverted some of your settings back to the original default settings. Your pages are not as visible as you think you are. So you want to do a privacy checkup and see. Facebook has added emoticons or emojis that make the whole process more fun, and they give people an opportunity to express emotion. Now, what I want to do is I want to share with you 4 new strategies that can create immediate results on Facebook and LinkedIn. First, we're talking about the happy birthday strategy, where you wish somebody that you know a happy birthday. Sign them up in your business. How about the alumni strategy? Reach out to somebody that you connected with in school. How about the holiday strategy? We just finished up with Halloween. Our next holiday in the United States is Thanksgiving. And finally, events. 4 strategies for fast results. They're in our scripts book. And we're going to help everybody really turn it up, like I said, in our next boot camp. Well, the alumni strategy was previously called the alma mater strategy. Pull out your old high school yearbook. If you can't find it, go to classmates.com. They've probably got it online. Then, search for your friends. Start a conversation. Another strategy is the happy birthday strategy. Again, it's in the scripts book. One day a year, when you have a birthday, you're going to hear from all your friends. So she heard from almost 200 people, and using the strategies, talking to 28 people. Every day, Facebook is going to let you know who's having a birthday. Now, here's the strategy. Send a birthday message 5 days in advance. Sending someone birthday wishes 5 days before their birthday in a private message ensures they see it and it's not buried with everyone else's. So wish somebody a happy birthday and then ask them what they're doing. So you scroll down your list. Hey, what are you doing these days? Somebody you know. Somebody you don't know. What do you do? What are you doing these days? What do you do? At the bottom of that list, you can see upcoming birthdays. And what you want to do is you want to get 5 days out and send the message that way. Doing it 5 days in advance gets you better results. Same thing works with an anniversary. Bishop Thomas is a coaching client. He's a bishop in Jamaica. He's got over 5,000 friends. On his anniversary, he heard from 706 people. And he could literally reach out and talk to any one of them. There's nothing on his page about his networking business. Same thing with holidays. There's a holiday strategy. What's going on here with this? Feisty tonight. You can reach out to somebody before a holiday or after a holiday, ask them what their plans are or what they did, and your goal, start conversations. Same thing with events. Prospecting and recruiting for all of your events. Find out where Pat's schedule is. And you could literally put people in the room wherever she is. We were doing a training for a group that was going to Orlando. Well, figure out where you're going. Look for the cities close by. Search for the people that live within proximity of the zip code. Use the hotel you're staying. So from Orlando, you've got Tampa over here, St. Pete. You got West Palm. You got Fort Lauderdale. You got Miami. You got University of Miami down here. Florida State University up here. University of Florida up here. Ricky was going to Rome. His company was having an event. So he does a search for salespeople within 50 miles of Italy. Not 10, 50 miles. 42,000 people. Scroll down, picked out one, starts a conversation, meets her in Rome. Again, reach out to people who are having a birthday or talk to the people when it's your birthday. New feature. Facebook on your timeline page is now posting personal information about you. You can designate what you want people to see. It makes it easier for you to pick out the right people that you want to talk to, and it also makes it easy for people to identify you. Again, we want to let your friends know what you're doing. These new emoticons. And if you were paying attention on Halloween, they changed the emoticons. They dressed them up. The thing is that this is an opportunity, 5 more ways for people to express emotion. And when you see what people do, you can write back and respond. They make it easy. They've added more tools, the emojis. And you can do more things in an instant message, pictures, files. How good would you feel if you knew in advance? You could look at who's having a birthday later in the month, later in the week. Private messages to people on Facebook are now delivered. And the keyword search, making it easier for you to find people. People you don't know, people by profession, has never been easier. You know in advance who you want to talk to. You know in advance who wants to talk to you. Look for people in a city, a country. There's no shortage. The keyword search on Facebook has to be done in correct sequence. Show me all the people like Jim Rohn. People over 50 who like Jim Rohn. Men over 50 who like Jim Rohn and live in Dallas. But if you do it in the wrong sequence, men over 50 who live in Dallas and like Jim Rohn, you get nothing. People immediately respond to what you do. You see it, they see it. The whole process is happening faster. Now, let's talk about the game changers for LinkedIn. And if you're not on LinkedIn, you really need to be. Live chat. That's the big one. LinkedIn for Business is attracting more people, more younger people. LinkedIn is no longer just a repository for resume. It's become Facebook for professionals. And there are over 24 Facebook features that make the whole process easier and more fun to work with. 450 million professionals, and you can talk to any one of them. LinkedIn search is now 300% faster. You know, Pat here, back 6 years ago, paid a social media expert $5,000 for bad information. He was trying to build a horse-related business. He says, "Hey, you know, you need to have a list of 5,000 people." Well, how do you get that list? You have a website. Drive traffic to the website. Collect their email address by giving them something. He was starting from scratch. It would take him close to a year to build up 5,000 names. Well, he went in our boot camp December 1st. By Christmas Eve, he connected with someone who had 60,000 contacts and an additional 150 if he was happy. These are the people that are available to you. Let me show you how he found them. You do a search on LinkedIn for horse, 313,000. Do a search for equestrian, 112,000. Who needs a list? They're all waiting to talk to you on LinkedIn. Real estate, 6.6 million people. You know, 4 years ago, you had roughly 100,000 fewer social media experts and real estate people. Look what it is today. 606 real estate, 14 million social media experts. It's up to 17 million now. Search for people by profession. Chiropractors on LinkedIn, 36,000. Chiropractors within 25 miles of San Diego, 359. Now, you could identify the people that want to talk to you and distinguish them from people that don't. And the people that you're going to find on LinkedIn also have Facebook pages. Build your business wherever Zija does business. There's a 2,200 chiropractors in Australia. I sent Mija a note congratulating him on the 25th. Within a few hours, he wrote me back. Connected with a motivational speaker, brought him into the business. When you write to people on LinkedIn, they write back right away. They are also pushing signing up for their mobile features, and they're encouraging direct conversation. If you take a look at their homepage, they show you who's looked at your profile. You can share an update, upload a photo, and publish a post just as easily as you can do on Facebook. These are all Facebook features. They remind you every day what your friends are doing. And they've added now a birthday feature. So when they put this in front of you, you could like it, you could send them a message, or you could skip it and go to the next person. Every day, they're going to tell you, suggest to you who you should be talking to. They timestamp everything. You can follow people and they can follow you. Every day, your news feed has new updates that you could like, comment, and share. And whenever you message somebody, it's saved. The big feature is the speed that people react and respond to you on LinkedIn. Make a post, people will follow you. And whatever you do on LinkedIn, you could share on Facebook and Twitter. Interesting new feature. Kind of reminds you of Facebook. Someone posted this picture of Oliver North. 826 people liked it, 59 people made comments. You could talk to any one of these people. There is no shortage. Talk to the people who liked it. Talk to the people that made a comment. Marty Weworka is looking for millennials, college students. He goes and connects with Alex Morton, 20 years old, brings him into his business, and in 4 years, he was $1 million earner. You search for people by university, Arizona State. Search for people by the year they graduated, the year they were in. Search for people by what their specialty is, what they do. And you can break it down by where they're located. You got thousands, tens of thousands of people that are all looking for other things to do. Eli here is an insurance adjuster. We had fun finding that cover on Google Images. Post things that will attract your target market, engage the people who respond, and when you talk to enough of the right people, anything is possible. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. It's all about relationships, and relationships are easy to establish on Facebook. Leah makes a post. I'm ready to help 5 more people make their fortune on the internet and retire early. Within 8 hours, 33 people liked it, 17 people made comments. By the next day, it was up to 18. And she knew by the contents of their page, without having to talk to any of them, she knew the people she should avoid. Last September, she changed her picture. 240 of her people liked it. She could reach out and talk to any of them. So making sales on Facebook or LinkedIn every day, the secret is to just talk to people. All you need is a free Facebook profile and a free LinkedIn profile, and you could be making sales every day. And LinkedIn is making changes to attract a younger audience, and it's working. So your free pages will tell your story to the entire world, promote and brand you, who you are today and who you want to be. And most of your work will be done on a smartphone. Now, so you got all these people on Facebook, LinkedIn. How do you pick them out? How do you identify the people that you absolutely want to talk to? Well, 5 reasons people create a profile. Dating, friendship, networking, relationships, and sales. It's easy to identify who to talk to because the page, the contents of their page, their activity tells you why they're there. So just like you could walk into a room with 1,000 people and pick out the 200 people in the room who would buy your products, you could do the same thing. You could pick out business builders, happy networkers, customers, unhappy networkers, and affiliate marketers as easily as you could reach into that bowl of candy and pull out the appropriate colored M&M. If I told you that all those yellow M&Ms represent Zumba instructors with 500 customers and they're looking for a product they could market to their customers, how would that make you feel? If you know in advance that someone's a perfect prospect and you develop a relationship with them before you talk about the business, you're going to sell to more people. Facebook and LinkedIn are big bowls of candy. They are virtual gold mines of prospects that you could reach into any time, from any place. And connecting with the right ones is as easy as reaching into that big bowl of candy and pulling out the green M&Ms. Your success or failure based on the answers you get to the questions you ask. So, we know who all these people are. Let's talk about some rules. Well, the 80-20 rule says that 80% of your business activity is going to come from 20% of the people in your business. So you got to be selective. Having direct access to all these people means nothing if you're talking to the wrong people. Instead of 1 out of 100, how about 1 out of 10? And it's all about quality over quantity, talking to the right people. First, you make a post. People react. You respond. But you don't have to make posts. You could react and reach out to the people that you see are posting things. You can go from hello to welcome aboard in 30 minutes. You know, I wasn't going to show this, but I'm really, we're going to be introducing this in boot camp. We are coming out with a new scripts book. Actually, it's an amended scripts book, and what it does, we want to make it easier for you to talk to the right people. See, the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So, when you're talking to people, you ask a series of questions, you are going to discover quickly who you want to talk to and who you don't. The problem with a lot of people is they are all over the place. They don't know what to say. They end up talking around questions. This is what you want to do. First question is, what do you do? What does it entail? Step by step. But you ask the wrong questions, you don't pay attention to the answers, you can be all over the place. Conversation is done. We're going to show you in boot camp exactly how to keep it straight. We have some terrific scripts for the birthday message, the alumni message, friend request messages for Facebook and LinkedIn, letters to prospect for people by location, examples of what to say when people ask you what you do, and emails to displaced networkers. This is something that we introduced to folks this past weekend at our retreat. A 1-year commitment level, an agreement between you and your new recruit to ensure as best as you can that they are going to stay in your business for a year. So it's all about conversation. 4 types of profiles. The eager socializer. These are the people that respond fast. They want to talk to you. These are the people that you want to talk to. And when people look at your page, you want to be perceived as an eager socializer, not as a salesman. The e-marketing socializer, the salespeople, they respond very fast. They're selling things. And we've developed a recruiting the recruiter script to sell them what you're selling. The reluctant socializer. They don't respond. They typically complain to Facebook about you. And they only want to be connected to the people they know. and the missing in action socializer. They don't respond because their page hasn't been active for a year or two. Now, this formula is behind the success of top earners. Create a page, connect with people, communicate with them, close them. Let me give you 4 social networking laws that are critically important to follow. Number 1, how you pick out the best people. Social networking law number 1, what you see is what you get. What's on a person's page is what they want to talk about. What people see on your page is what they expect you want to talk about, so you don't want it to be a commercial for your business. Social networking law number, people put on their profile what they want you to know about them and what they want to talk about. But most of the time, there's more to someone than what you see on their profile. Asking the right questions tells you who's really behind the profile and beneath the surface. It's easy to identify the best prospects. Easy to pick them out. Law number 2, there are 3 reasons people don't respond. You're picking the wrong people. Easy to tell who's who. Law number 3, don't focus on making a sale when you talk to people. Focus on whether there's a sale to be made. The key to avoiding rejection is to never talk to your business about your business until you know they have a need and you know what their experience in network marketing is. Easy to connect with prospects and talk to them. Qualify or disqualify them by asking questions. And only talk to the people who need what you're selling. And law number 4, listen more than you talk. You're in a listening business, not a talking business. You're in a sorting business, not a convincing business. The most successful people in your business are good listeners. See, most people don't listen with the intent to understand. They listen with the intent to reply. Focus on people who need what you have, to talk to less people, close more sales. 4 social networking laws, critically important. Follow the steps. Follow the rhythm. Once your page is up there, connect, communicate, and close. Connect, communicate, and close. Enjoy the process. You can be talking to perfect prospects today and making sales today. Okay, what I'm going to do, folks, it's not about how many friends you have. It's not about how many people like your article. It's about how many people you're talking to every day. It's about sales and income. It's about growing your business. It's about results. Endless Release is the home study course. Has everything that you need to know about Facebook, broken down with videos, PDFs, audio files. The scripts book, the daily routine, the checklist, everything that you need to be successful. At Anderson, I am also available for personal coaching. If anybody is interested in going faster and my coaching program, type coaching and your phone number in my question box, and we will have one of my staff members give you a call. Folks, remember this. If you're not talking to 5 people every day about your business, you could be. And if you're talking to 25 people a week, you should be closing at least 1 or 2. If not, you're either talking to the wrong people or you're saying the wrong things. Everybody's building their business on Facebook. So can you. Until next time, best of luck in building your business. God bless. I hope to see all of you in boot camp.